Okay, we're on. Getting really comfy this time.
Yeah, real cozy.
Cozy vibes. Welcome back to our channel. If you are new to our channel, I'm Martrice.
And I'm Tommy.
As y'all can tell by today's title, we're gonna talk about how you can, this is something that we're really passionate about too, but we're gonna talk about how you can stop comparing yourself to others.
Yeah.
I think it's something we're really passionate about because we do a really good job not comparing ourselves to others.
Yeah.
I would say.
Especially not other couples.
Not other couples, and
I do often, being honest, I am human.
yeah.
And I do compare myself to other people when they have, how can I say this? When they have, like, I don't want to say certain things that I want, but like they're in a position that I would like to potentially be in. But that's not really comparing myself. That's just me wanting more for myself.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So it's not like me like saying, oh, like
You use it as motivation.
I use it as motivation. I don't hate myself because I see them doing what they're doing. It's like, okay, if they can do it, I can do it too.
We all do it. We all compare ourselves. We're human. It's natural.
Yeah.
But we can work on not doing it because it can also be self-destruction.
Yeah.
If you don't, sometimes you're doing it subconsciously. If you're aware that you're comparing yourself to others, then it's easier for you to stop. It's when you don't know that you're doing it, you have no clue how to stop.
By being aware that you're doing it, you can make the steps to stop doing it.
Right.
So for an example, but social media, like, that's one of the biggest factors in our lives right now. We scroll all the time and we see people with jets, and for some reason somebody's always with somewhere where there's some fucking blue water.
Blue water?
Yeah, blue water. So the blue is
the crystal clear.
The crystal clear blue water, and we wish that we were there. And here we are working our 9 to 5. Well, we don't work the typical 9 to 5, but we did. The average person works the typical 9 to 5, and you see a person on a Tuesday morning just at 11 o'clock in the morning hanging out at the beach with the blue water often. And it seems like he's never at work. It's like, dang, this guy's really living the life. But instead of, looking at that and comparing yourself to that person and making yourself feel bad about the current situation just use that as motivation.
Comparison is not always, I know it's the first thing we think about. We think about social media. We're constantly comparing ourselves to social media, but you can also be comparing yourself to your own friends. You can do it with your own family. It could be colleagues, people at work.
Or your past self, because, your past self may have been in a position that was, in your past self was inside of a very great place. And, a lot of times, I've been in positions where I look back and I'm like, dang, I was really happy then. And I keep comparing my situation then to the situation that I have now.
Yeah.
So past self also.
That's
not
true.
only your friends, but,
who you were before.
Exactly.
Yeah, I never thought about that, but that's true. So you have to become aware that you're comparing yourself, and there's different ways. So you have to look at your life all around and figure out, what is it that I'm pulling from other experiences, other people? What is it that I'm comparing myself to? Is the comparison making you feel good? Is it making you feel bad? Those are things that you have to think about. Once you are aware and you know how they make you feel, then you can start getting rid of the things that make you feel bad and bring more of the things that make you feel good into your life.
But the moment you start comparing, like, you start looking at your value as if it's not enough. Like, you start looking at the things that you can accomplish, or damn it, I would have brain fog. But you start looking at the things you're doing as if it's not enough, and the whole time you're doing a great job. You know what I mean? It can make it seem like you're doing a horrible job just because the other person is accomplished something that you haven't accomplished yet.
Yeah. So, and if that person is making you feel like you're doing a horrible job, then there you go. That's the person that you need to get out of your life so you can, it's no longer motivating you. It's actually making you feel like shit. So if it's making you do that, then you need to get it out your life.
Unless it's a friend.
Bring more people in. Even friends. If friends make you feel like shit, you may need to get them out of your life. Maybe momentarily, and you can probably tell them. I'm the type of person that'll tell you, like, I need a little bit of space, I need a little distance, I have some things that I need to accomplish, and love you as a friend, but I have to focus on me right now. You can do that.
I think the distance will be because I'm trying to better myself, not because you're literally making me feel like shit. Like, I don't want to make it seem like that I'm saying that they're intentionally trying to make me feel bad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Unless that person is just trying to shit on you all the time. If that person
but there are those people.
If that person is genuinely trying to shit on you, especially if they know that you're not in a position to pull yourself up on your own with your own bootstraps, like, that's not a friend. That's some person that wants you to feel envious of them all the time. And a lot of people feed off of that.
Yeah.
Can we get into that too? Like, people that always want you to give them a pat on the back, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's never like, for example, I'm not a flashy guy, right?
Yeah.
I don't feel like I brag a lot. People that do brag is just kind of like, why are you bragging about all the things that you have, especially if you're so blessed to have these things. And most of the times when you're extremely blessed, the people around you don't have the things that you have. So how are you a good friend or a good family member knowing that the people that you're around don't have the things you have, but yet you're still, like, showing it off? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like, don't be flashy.
Don't be flashy with it. It's okay to show them, but they'll be in a way, like, they'll be flashy in a way that
make somebody else feel
obnoxious.
bad.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, let's say, for example, if I got a new car, or if I got a new anything that's nice, shiny, and cool, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go, like, first place I'm gonna go is John to my friend's house and be like, hey, look at my new car. Like, that's weird.
Right.
Like, you see it when you see it. Like, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, don't be that weird friend that has to immediately show off every new thing that you have, because, you may think you won't envy, but you don't.
Yeah, and sometimes you show off what you got way too quickly.
Yeah.
And then you don't keep it. That's another thing. You can't keep up with it. So sometimes, they say make your moves in silence, but even once you've moved, keep moving in silence.
Yeah, but don't necessarily, you should definitely move in silence, but celebrate.
Yeah.
And let them see you celebrate.
Yeah.
But don't also,
bring them along to celebrate with you.
Exactly.
Like, that's
don't be
one
a dickhead.
thing. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Make sure you guys hydrate. Here you go. Sorry guys,
You
I'm
make all kinds of
dehydrated.
noises.
Dang.
And just make sure you're grateful for the things that you do have. So once you get these things, be grateful. However you, like Tommy said, celebrate the wins. Be grateful for what is already in your life. Find something. Trust me, there is one thing that in your life that you can be grateful for. It could be you woke up this morning. It could be that you had a roof over your head, that you have food today, that you fed your family. There's different things for everybody, but they don't always have to be these extravagant things. So be grateful. Sometimes you have to do like a detox and detox people, friends, family, detox social media, detox people from your life to figure out what it is that you want. So after, you've been in this fog of comparing yourself for so long, you forget who you are and the things that you actually want. You start to think, oh, I want the same things that I've been seeing on TikTok all day. Like, sometimes no, you were just truly influenced. You were truly influenced, and it wasn't even something that you were even remotely thinking about. It wasn't even an original thought. So it is important to detox, to get back to who you are and the things that you want in life. So there's that. And then also, I wanted to tell you guys why this is like a really, like, why this topic, I feel really passionate about comparison and how to not compare yourself. And it's something that I like really work on daily, on something not to do. And the reason why I do it is because I feel like it happens to me and Tommy as a couple all the time. As a couple, we do everything together. We lose together, we win together, we eat, sleep, we do everything together. So and we like to share, like we enjoy bringing our friends and our family and bringing people in, and we like to, Tommy said this to me on New Year's. He was like, you really like to, what was it that you said that I like to do? What? I like to cater to people.
Yeah.
Or, yeah, I like to cater to people. I like to feed my friends and family. I like to bring everybody together to have a good time. And for me, it's not what we do, it's that we spend time together. And sometimes that you got to find those things that bring value to your life. So that's something for me that brings value, something that's important, and I know is true to who I am. So, and Tommy has the same things that are very true to who he is. Yeah. Like what?
What do you mean?
I mean, the things that are true to who you are would be like, Tommy's really passionate about like health and fitness and going to, you know, he's really passionate about those things and what he puts in his body, and he's very conscious, and he wasn't influenced by anyone outside to do those things.
And that's the thing, like, you shouldn't be easily influenced. Things look great on the surface, right? And understand that we're all going through things and we all have our own issues, but don't take on someone else's characteristics or, you know, things that other people like just because it looks good, because it may not work for you. You know, you're comparing yourself to them, like, oh, they're doing this, they're doing that, and you're taking on things that they're doing, but that may not be a fit for you.
Right.
And that will actually make you more sad, more depressed, more angry with who you are by taking on something that's for someone else.
But to end it, I want to let you guys know to stop comparing yourself. At the end of the day, you have to focus on you. You have to focus on growing yourself. And you can't let other people's outside opinions or thoughts determine what you do. So water your own grass, be yourself, and put that kind of energy out there into the universe, and I promise you, amazing things will come back to you just for you focusing on you and your individuality.
We're all trying to figure it out. So we're all observers, and I mean, some of us aren't observers at all, but most of us are just observers, and we're just trying to figure things out as we walk through this thing called life. So with that being said, don't compare yourself to other people. Be happy with the things that you have. Don't try to take on things that aren't for you, and, you know, be grateful.
All right, guys, make sure if you haven't already, you go ahead and subscribe to our channel. Leave us a comment. Let us know what you want to talk about next time.
Like, it will really help your algorithm. You know what I'm saying? Not only will you see our videos, but you'll see videos like this video.
Yep.
So with that being said, you know, you get tips from some other great YouTubers, and you get tips from us too.
Yes.
Great conversation, baby.
Good job. Thank you.
Thirsty and tired.
I feel like we make all kinds of like water noises.